This is another junk journal that I've made, and I've used some wrapping paper, some washi tape on the cover. It's a hard cover, and I love these paintings. So that's just some wrapping paper. And then nothing on this sheet here, because I thought you could personalise that. I haven't looked at this one for quite a while. I made it a long time ago, so this is much a surprise for me as it is for you. So I sew, and so I sew. So I love sewing. I'm actually in my sewing room now, and so this is an old pattern that I wouldn't have used that I've cut up, and some fabric here from a Peter Rabbit collection, and these are little carrots. I have stamps that make all of this patterns. So this was a book that I've just recovered the pages. I haven't done anything fancy, only just recovered. So some of the book is still visible because, you know, it looked vintage. And then I've added, I've vintaged the sides of the and the edges of the paper either with ink or with a stamp. And then added envelopes and covered them and then darkened them with a stamp. So in this envelope I've got a sticker here of a character with some dungarees on, and again a tag, nothing written on that tag, and then some old paper, so it's gone naturally yellow at the edges, and nothing written on it, but it could be written on. And then a piece of paper there that I've printed off to look vintage again. That all goes in that envelope. And the envelope is stuck, the lid of the envelope, or the top of the envelope is stuck down. Oh, on my little tags, I've got these little tiny like light bulb pins which help to keep the ribbon on. But how cute are they? So it's about having lots of different textures in the books as well. So this is a paper bag that has been, I've used the stamp punch, you know, to make the holes there. And again, this is what would have been, it's a copy, would have been a invoice of something. Another poster, sometimes on Facebook, people give away free print-offs. And I think this was one of those. It was a postcard and then I put it on the printer. And then this is a piece of purple edging that would have been used in sewing. A quarter of a doily there, and then a piece there from the pattern again. I sew and I make stoma bags, and this is the circle that gets cut out. And the cat print is really popular with my stoma bags. So I keep everything. Another little tag in this page, and similar to the last one with another little pin in it there. And then we have this is a window envelope that I've cut, so it makes a sound. Nice sound. So all I've done is cut that. I've left a little bit of the background, and then I've got a butterfly on an invoice there, which is another printable. And then this at the back here is some writing paper that I cut one, you know, tore it there as you can see, and then stained it to make it look vintage. Again, another printout of a fine creamery butter, and it's Dear Sirs, it's a letter, isn't it? And then again a paper bag and a little and it's not English, this, another little sticky piece of paper there. Again, similar theme, just a strip there, but it's all, I suppose it's about textures and feeling the edges of the paper, and if you enjoy feeling textures. So two little tags here together. This would have been off a clothing, piece of clothing, this green one. and I like the colour. You can actually just see the letter there, so it is a piece of clothing. And then I've glued some fabric on top. And again, you've probably seen this strawberry fabric about, because I keep everything. This is what they call in the junk journaling trade a belly band. So that sticks in there, and actually having that little one stops it falling through. And again, there's some oriental sticker. These were stickers. Somebody sent me these. Happy Mail. Just a piece of paper there to do some writing on, and then some fabric here. But this picture felt very vintage anyway, so I left it as it was in the book. And then on here, just again, this is a book out of a page. And it's actually, I think it's a medical book, because it talks about the government's new drug strategy being published, but I don't know what date it was. But yeah, an old book there. And I think this was a scrap of paper that I would have been doing some stamping on, and it's actually, I can see the word lyrico at the back there. So that is probably, you know, an old sticker page that had stickers on. Again, there's just a piece of cardboard there, and this is it's called The Seasons, but again, another sticker. The rest of this page is what the book originally was, and that's why I felt this book was ideal for a junk journaling. And again, an envelope here, still got some of the writing on, but it's glued down, and it says Queen there. So obviously this was when Queen Elizabeth was still alive, or it's, you know, I've kept it from them. So a little more of that vintage paper, that old paper that I found. Old paper, it feels rough, you know, it hasn't got that sheen on it, and it feels like if you used ink on it, it would soak through. And then another little tag with a pin in it, and that's you know, a cardboard tag, then some paper stuck on top, and then a sticker on top of that. Another sticker here, so it's, you know, coordinates. But these can either be pushed down or left out, so as you can see the ribbon. The next page then, I actually found these music books in a charity shop, maybe in Stratford or somewhere, or Oxford. And it felt really bad ripping them up and using them for junk journaling, but then what else would I use them for? Again, paper bag here, covering probably text in the book. A little piece of fabric, random fabric in there. This fabric was from a dress I made myself, a bag, purse I made myself, you know, like a wallet. And also I made quite a lot of teachers' aprons in this fabric. It's from IKEA, and it's a really nice cotton fabric. And again, I've used the punch here. I've painted on this piece of paper because I was experimenting with some paints. And there's a little pocket here, and this is covered in tissue paper, the brown tissue paper that comes with sewing patterns, and then again a piece of paper there, and a nice flower print sticker here, another piece of paper there. This opens that way, so you could put things in that way as well. A screwed up piece of paper, and then a browned the sides where it was creased. This paper was naturally that colour, and then I tore it and browned it. These are again more clothes tags, and I like the way this tag has these little plastic pieces on, and of course it's getting disintegrated. So yeah, another clothes tag there. You can actually see some of the measurements and things like that. A bit of lint chocolate paper on the top for a little bit of texture and sound. This is a nice little pocket that I made, and I, you know, went on either Facebook or YouTube or TikTok to see how to make it. So you can put things in all parts of that pocket. On the next page is a what looks like an envelope that I've cut a little section there, and I obviously lined that some hand drawings of butterflies. And I started this effect, and I'll show you another, it'll be in another video of a whole book cover that's been done with this. And that's just the pages ripped out and then the edges all marked and then stuck on top of each other. But it's a nice texture. And of course staying beautiful, and then you have the butterflies. So the next page then is wrapping paper, just normal wrapping paper, but I love bees and little flowers and things like that. And this is part of a invoice. It's a printable again. This is the sewing pattern. There's more of the sewing pattern here. And then the music paper, and the music paper's got written, you know, somebody using a pencil writing all the letters. I'm not musical, so I just noticed that the letters were underneath. And this stain is sort of like a little bit, you know, it's like the outside of a sticker or something like that. But it is, I did it on purpose to sort of like bring them two pieces together. And the same is on here as well, on the bottom of this letter. This again was another printable. Now I saw this pocket online. I don't know if I did it any justice, but it's got lots of, let's just demonstrate with this here. It's got lots of little pockets. There's a pocket there. There's a pocket in there, whether this will go in or not. Yep, yeah, it will. Come on, come on, come on. A little pocket there, but this is probably too wide for it. And then another pocket here. So it's just book pages together, and just tearing pieces out. In fact, I'd have to go back and find the video to see how you did it. Again, another little tag, and I bought a tag punch, so that's why this is quite neat. And of course, music paper on there, and then this is another tag with that's another printable, and just some double-sided paper, which is quite nice. Let's see if this will fit in another. Yeah, could go in there, and then she's peeking out. So you can see how well it's folded. It's quite a big piece of paper there. Again, another pocket on the other side, and this is similar to the one we've seen before, the envelope. And it's got a long tag. Oh no, two tags stuck together. That's what I mean. It's more a surprise for me and you. So this was a piece of bunting card. I got all this bunting from somewhere like the Range, and then I've just covered it. I think it was brown. There's a nice sticker on there, but it's just collaged with lots of different, first of all, book papers at the bottom, then the paper bag, a plastic sticker there, another, this is stickers that I've printed onto. If I were to pull that back, it's sticky under there. So that's stickers. And then there's a piece of the pattern. That's a piece of the pattern, sewing pattern. So these make great memory books, or just sort of somewhere to keep, you know, you can use them as a journal, write. And many times I wish I had written in some of them. Just going to put my fingers in here, check there's nothing underneath. No. Sometimes I put things in, I don't know what I've got in there. So that goes in there like that, lovely. Another piece of fabric, and this would have been from a stoma bag, because all the circle ones. This is run onto that, or that has run onto this because it's made it go dark. But that's fine. These are little envelope pockets. I actually found these already made up in a charity shop. The same one that I got the music from. I think I did anyway. And just a little, what is this? Just folded paper, nothing. Again, some music paper and some more paper bag there. This was a piece of writing. There was a writing pad in a charity shop, and I picked that up as well. Some printed paper, and then this is that tissue paper from the sewing patterns. And that's the last page. And that's the back of the book. So I hope you enjoyed looking at that, and it's inspired you to start making a junk journal.